I hate to become that channel that's constantly complaining about GoPro problems, but these problems are real and they keep popping up even when we think everything's been perfect. So with the GoPro Hero 10, we really thought it was the best ever. It still is the best ever GoPro camera, but with the Hero 10, we actually had zero freezing problems, zero overheating, no real problems up until we did this recent firmware update. And so the firmware update, did fix a couple of things. We did another video talking about that, and we thought it was largely successful. However, the more we've been using our GoPro recently, we've been running into some issues. So there are two issues in particular. The first one is that the GoPro now kind of freezes randomly and refuses to turn on. And so sometimes we try that trick of holding down the record button and the on button to reset the GoPro. It doesn't always work, but typically that is what, kind of helps us get going. And it's really an issue because we use our GoPro in the media mod all the time because we're always filming with an external microphone. In this case, it's the Rode Wireless Go 2. And so we always need the media mod, but then every time you need to reset the GoPro, you have to take apart the media mod cage to pull the battery out, and it's just a giant hassle. And we really thought that problem was going to be gone with the Hero 10, and again, it was up until we installed that new firmware update. The other issue we've been running into is related to the battery. And so it seems that, we had another issue where when the GoPro was like 50% or less, the battery was kind of bugging out and the GoPro would kind of stop recording or just record in like 15-second increments or less and then shut off, even if we actually had some battery left. And so we actually haven't had that problem occur again, but now I notice that whenever I try to charge the battery, and if the battery is inside the GoPro and I try to connect the GoPro via USB-C to charge the GoPro that way, it's a 50-50 chance if the battery will actually charge. A lot of times, I plug in the GoPro expecting it to be fully charged when I look at it again, and it actually turns out that the battery ends up draining and is totally dead. That actually just happened this morning. I got the GoPro together, was gonna go photograph some butterflies and shoot a little vlog about it, and then I realized that the GoPro battery is totally dead. And so luckily I had a second battery to use, but I had the GoPro plugged in all night. So I was expecting the GoPro to be charged and it wasn't. And related to that issue, sometimes I plug in the GoPro to charge it that way, and the GoPro actually overheats. I'm not even recording, I'm just trying to charge the battery, and my GoPro gets so hot. It was so hot the other day I couldn't even touch it. It was just radiating heat. And of course the battery didn't really charge either. The battery was actually draining. And so I'm doing that when I'm plugging in the GoPro by itself or sometimes through the media mod, having the same issue. And it's really annoying and only really started happening after installing that firmware update. So I don't really know what to say. I mean, we still love GoPro. We're using it extensively to film this trip that we're on. It's a road trip in California for a whole month. But we rely on this tool a lot, and it is really frustrating when we install updates thinking that things will be fixed, and some things are indeed fixed, and yet problems remain or just pop up out of nowhere. And so GoPro, we really hope that you figure this out and fix it in a new update. So we'll keep you updated as things improve or don't improve, but let me know in the comments below if you guys are facing these issues as well, or if you have any other issues that are popping up, let us know. See you in the next video.